Good morning, guys. It's Riley. So, I already did a burnout episode not too long ago, and it actually got 40 plays. And what stood out to me wasn't the number, it was that it wasn't planned. It wasn't perfect. It was just real. It was one of those moments where I just talked to you. I turned to the mic because I felt like I couldn't hold everything in my head anymore. And that burnout doesn't just hit me, it hits you too. That burnout from part one and now part two makes it almost impossible to ignore. And I think that's where this picks up because I didn't fix anything after that. I didn't suddenly get less tired. I didn't suddenly get less overwhelmed. I just kept going. And now I'm back here again. I don't even really know how to start this tonight. Thank God for the mic. I feel emotional. I feel mentally tired and physically drained. Everything is just running together again. And I keep sitting here thinking, I don't even know what I did wrong anymore. And then there's the other part of it that's been sitting heavy on me. He'll start talking about how he needs to do better for his kids, how he needs to put God first, how he's looking for a new job. Like all these things are really important to him right now, right? And I hear it, and I really do hear him. Everything he's saying is true. He's sober again, so he's going to move on. He's trying to fix his life, and that's a good thing. I've been trying to help him along the way. But then I just sit here trying to process it all. Because in my head, I'm going, okay, but wait a minute. Where do I fit in that equation? Like I hear everything you're saying. I hear you're trying to fix your life. I hear what you're trying to build. But I also feel like I disappear in that conversation. And I don't even think it's always intentional. But I think for him, it's just, he doesn't have room for me now. And that's the thing that messes with me. It's like the moment life gets serious for them, I get moved to the side of it. Not even with a big shift I can point to, it just changes. It feels like I'm there for the party, for the flirting, and for the cheekiness. And for that, oh my gosh, moment. And oh my gosh, we're going to meet. And it's going to be amazing. That's my version. That's my role. And then he goes to the serious side of life and instead of taking me along, pulls away from me. And I'm left trying to catch up emotionally to something I didn't even know I was moving into. And that's where I think I started getting worn out because I keep trying to find my place in something that keeps rearranging itself. Then I stand back and I realize my hope is gone again. And I don't know if that makes sense to anybody else. But it makes sense in my body. It feels like I'm not good enough. And start blaming myself. And I know that is what was distracting me from my life, from my work. Not one big moment, just a lot of small shifts where I kept trying to stay connected to something that kept moving away from me. And I think that I'm tired of that cycle, not because I don't care, but because I do care. Because I thought I loved him and I never got to meet him in person. And when somebody says, we're going to meet, this is it, this is the time. And then you didn't realize that they lost their sobriety for a short minute. And you got caught in that. Be careful when somebody keeps coming back to you guys because you don't know what you're in for sure. This is Riley. This is Thursday. And I really wanted to share this. And there's a clip where I'm asking for your help. Bye, guys. Have a great Thursday.